Hi, we are on our next session to discuss on the other details of the job description of union organization, its casual sales assistant profile job description. So in the earlier two sessions, we introduced the profile data of the particular job, then duties and responsibilities in the last session we discussed. Now, certain other relationship aspects and working conditions we are going to discuss with the same profile. Okay, not profile, job profile. So, key working relationships. This actually comes under both job description as well as job specification. Job specification is something that connected to the employee details. Job description is connected to the employment details, the job details. So here, key working relationship, what the union as an organization expects for a casual sales assistant is the description given here. The post holder will work under the supervision of line management. So what is expected of this casual sales assistant is not he can work on his own, he can take his own decisions. No, he is always under the supervision of one profile called the line management. That means in the job details, key details itself, they have given job summary as reporting to shop supervisors, isn't it? So those shop supervisors are the members of line management, so that the supervision of line management is always on his duties. Then, but will also be expected to work under their own initiative. So the employer is so clever. He is also saying that you have to work under line management. When it is time, when it is required, you also work on your own. That is where these two expectations of two extremes are given as job description. So you can't say, for example, if there is a problem in a shelf that something is leaking, some liquid item is leaking, and you didn't care about it, you as a sales assistant didn't care about it. When supervisor comes and asks, what is this? Why didn't you attend this issue? Then you can't tell him you didn't tell me. That is where this kind of a clue that the employer already gives to be aware of. That is expected to work under their own initiative. So in these kind of situations, he has to work under his own initiative. He need not wait for somebody to come and tell you do this, don't do that. No. Certain conditions, certain occasions, certain situations, certain issues, the sales assistant himself has to decide as to the requirement of that time and the issue. Then there is a need for excellent communication. Yes. Why there is a need for communication? This particular sales assistant is expected to deal with the customers. So majority of the customers' language, maybe if you are in a particular locality, what is the most of the population speaking language? That language proficiency is expected for this profile called the casual sales assistant. In that language, you should have an excellent communication skill. Then the continued maintenance of relationships with all staff. Yes, in the job purpose itself, 2 sessions earlier, we had discussed that he will be working with the overall union shop, isn't it? It doesn't mean he will be working with things and machineries. It means he will be working with the other profile staffs also. So that is where you need to have maintenance of a good relationship with all the employees in different profiles, those who are running, who are contributing to the running of the particular retail showroom. Then with all staff in the union, all customers and visitors. Not only with the staffs, you will have to cooperate and work. You are also expected to be cooperating, be satisfactory, behaving with the customers, and even if it is not a customer, if it is somebody who's associated with the business, maybe a vendor, or maybe a banker, or a lender, or a borrower, or some stakeholder connected to the retail shop, you will have to relate to them with the proper behavior. That is where you will have this condition. that the continued maintenance of relationship with all staff in the union, all customers and visitors means to. Okay. With this, the relationship factor of job description comes to an end, and there are some working conditions related job description details given at the end. We will discuss that in the next session. See you. Bye.